We write checks for purchases of athletic equipment. The coaches and the students that travel have to have meal money. So I probably use the bank quite often.
The Seaman Bank offers a variety of transactions for your banking needs.
We're cashing checks for students. We are making loans to students. We're keeping accounts for students whereby they can bring in their money and write checks on their account just like any other bank. We're auditing books now for the faculty so that there will be in balance for the state auditor in the spring. And the students in the bank have an opportunity to buy shares of stock. So we're trying to emulate city banks as much as possible in providing services.
This bank has been well recognized. It has been featured on Channel 27, a local news station.
You don't have to go far to find someone who likes money, but one would have to come to the Midwest, specifically the capital city of Kansas, to meet a money-hungry group like this one. These teens with green glazed eyes make up the only certified student-run bank in the nation. In existence since 1927, the Seaman High School Bank is student-run, student-used, and offers student credit with real-life experiences.
During this 3 weeks' time, my job is as a teller, and I take people's deposits and withdrawals, and just make the daily transactions with our customers.
Most adults say most teens just think money grows on trees, but the students who keep the adding machines humming at Seaman High School have a whole new appreciation for the green stuff.
One of the presidents, he got all excited one day because he got to write a check for $15,000, and we've had days where we've had a couple $1,000s in the window, and it's just impressive how much cash can think, wow, it'd be nice to actually have this in my pocket, but it's not going to happen, so.
But money is serious business. Just ask any of the junior executives who work here. You may have to wait in line for the answer, though, because business is booming at bank headquarters.
The Seaman High Bank has been nationally recognized as well on the Home Show.
Bank on. That's right, Gary. It's a bank run by and for high school kids. It's a great way to teach them about money, and because they're kids, they're so easy to get along with. Excuse me, young man. Can I establish a line of credit here?
Do you have any references?
I have big credit. Well, look at the size of my credit cards.
Impressive.
The bank is not only useful to those who use it, but it is also a great experience for those who work there.
Well, it's stressful at times, like right now, because I'm not balancing with the audit. But I think overall, you'll understand after each week or as every month goes by, I think I'll look back and it'll be a good experience for the future and deciding on what career choice I want to make.
Sorry to say, there are some people that take the bank for granted and don't use it.
I'm one of those people that doesn't use the bank.
But overall, the students, workers, and faculty of Seaman High feel that the bank is a handy and helpful program.
Having the bank at our school is a good experience for students so that they can learn to make deposits, etc., before they actually get out into the workplace and have their own accounts. So I do think it's a very valuable asset to our school.
You know what, Megan? I think that student-operated banks should be instituted in more schools across the nation.
Yeah, and we found that it not only helps the workers in the bank, but it also helps the students and faculty become a little more familiar with the banking system.
Yeah. We'll be back right after this.
Seaman High School's Computer-Aided Drafting and Design class, or CAD for short, was first offered in 1988. Since that time, the program has grown, and now using more equipment that's more technologically advanced, it has become increasingly popular amongst the student body and has one of the highest enrollment rates of any class offered. Using knowledge they learn in basic drafting class, the students are able to use a classroom full of computers that use the FastCAD program. Teacher John Bloomfield stresses that technology does not work without people.
Technology is a manifestation of the human intellect. It is what separates us from all the other animals on this planet. It's our ability to solve our problems.
The FastCAD program can be adapted to draw architectural plans, machines, or other technologically related projects. The class's assignments are aimed at increasing the student's ability to critically analyze a problem and then find viable solutions, along with exploring the knowledge of graphic communication. all the skills that are necessary to get a job in the workplace of tomorrow.
The things that students learn in a technical drafting class are really things that they can use for the rest of their lives in a variety of different professions, you know. It's really knowledge that you need for almost any profession that you could go into.
Some of the projects include computer animation, mechanical drafting, and a robotic can crusher competition between the two classes to see which one can come up with the most efficient machine. Computer-aided drafting is just one of the many classes Seaman High School is currently offering for bettering the chances of a successful career in the workforce of today.
Is one of the many schools that promotes the volunteer program. There are many things you can do to volunteer, such as hold a food drive,
recycle,
do yard work for a neighbor,
or volunteer at a hospital. But now, let's go to student anchor Adam Applehands, who does a different sort of volunteering.
Hi, I'm Adam Applehands here at Soldier Township Volunteer Fire Department. I spend most of my time here on the weekends, and being a cadet on the fire department, I get to go and do a lot of things that the average person can't do. Soldier Township is a volunteer fire department, and its volunteers are given radios so that they can respond to emergency medical calls.